so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
Boy, I thought I was going to make it without doing a video tonight, but man, right after this live, I just caught something on X that is really spicy. Caitlin Clark and DeWanna Bonner. Yes. We already know the history. Remember last year in the playoffs when DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark got into it and everything like that, and then her and AT tried to get into it with Caitlin Clark in the playoff last year. But guess what? In the offseason, DeWanna scammer Bonner, came to the Indiana Fever with all her lies, trying to make it seem like the Indiana Fever wanted her. She wanted to be a part of Indiana Fever. Then she just bamboozled them, went ghost. I thought she was trying out for the episode of Power, the way she disappeared on us for five games until they waived her, couldn't get a trade, which they could have got a trade. They didn't want to because she decided to go to Phoenix. Then came her first game against us. Sophie Cunningham had cooked her. The first time I think we beat them, and the second time they beat us, and she was DeWanna Bonner tried to show out, tried to talk trash to Lexi because Lexi took her spot. Caitlin Clark sitting on the sideline being quiet. And then Sophie was cooking her and everything, and they was getting into it, because Sophie made comments about her saying, hey, you could have handled it a little better. You could have texted your teammates, let them know what's up. But DeWanna Bonner took it to heart. Then, not only that, when DeWanna Bonner disappeared, then she finally resurfaced like the slithering snake that she is. She posted on Instagram trying to talk all this trash or whatever the case might be. But guess what? Tonight just confirms even more of how much this Fever team despises DeWanna, the scammer, Bonner. Her and Caitlin Clark had some words tonight. Oh yeah. Her and Caitlin Clark had some words. And if CC had played in this game, it would have been fireworks. It would have been fireworks. Now the Fever did lose the game, but Caitlin let it be known, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And I cannot wait to see that. Man, if Caitlin Clark was playing in this game, I'm trying to tell you right now, it would have been fireworks. You don't know what I'm talking about? Well, here you go.
But they come up, and then you see Caitlin Clark to the right.
This after the game.
DeWanna Bonner
see how she waving off?
It was a foul.
Then
Clark is saying, no foul.
DeWanna Bonner trying to talk trash.
And Clark waving off of.
See, DeWanna Bonner knows what she did. She thought Caitlin was going to just be the sweet Caitlin, just sitting there, just taking it on the chin, just hey, this is what it is, and everything like that. But no. Caitlin let her know it is what it is. Caitlin let her know what it was. She tried to get a review on a call. Caitlin said, nah, it wasn't no foul. Get on back over there. Shoot, you little fly. Get it back on over there. Then DeWanna want to stop and post up. All because you got DB by the Caitlin like, nah, nobody care about that. I got smoke for you. You left us high and dry. I got smoke for you. Just best believe I got smoke for you. Man, I just hope we don't have to play them in the playoffs. And Caitlin comes back. It's going to be must-see TV. It's going to be must-see TV. And don't let Caitlyn get her revenge and knock them out the playoffs. Oh, she's going to really talk trash. She's going to really talk trash. And then the announcer, I ain't even paying no attention to what they said. I'm going to have to go back and listen to what the announcer said.
But they come up, and then you see Caitlin Clark to the right behind the coach coming out and jawing at DeWanna
She
Bonner.
said, yeah.
DeWanna
Okay,
Bonner says,
she passed. Okay,
that
I
was a
see it right
foul.
there.
And Clark is saying,
No.
no foul,
No.
no foul. Yep.
Yeah, she trying to paint CC as a little villain. You know what I'm saying? She trying to paint Caitlin Clark as a little villain. That's all that was. Yeah, that's all that was. She trying to paint Caitlin Clark as a little villain. But guess what? It don't really matter. It don't really matter. I'm all for it. Man, I just wish that Caitlin Clark was not injured. This is what I wish for. I wish she was not injured because the fact of the matter is, she got smoked for DeWanna Bonner. See, I remember, I went back and watched the last couple of games, and I remember that Caitlin Clark hardly ever said nothing. And then Caitlin Clark went all out her way when DeWanna Bonner was with the Fever. She went all out her way. Guess what she did? She went out her way, helped her, win. I mean, get a score, move up the scoring list. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Then DeWanna Bonner thought because she's a veteran, she was in Indiana, she couldn't get calls, and the referee wasn't giving her calls. And guess what? She got mad, pouted like a spoiled child, pouted everything. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? She took the Sprint Express up out of Indiana. See, Stephanie White knew the whole time that DeWanna Bonner wanted to leave. Stephanie White played the media like she playing the media now about Caitlin Clark being hurt. She knew DeWanna Bonner was not coming back, but they didn't make no concession for it at that time. And she knew, why would you bring DeWanna Bonner there? See, I already knew Alyssa Thomas wasn't happy that DeWanna Bonner chose Indy over Phoenix. She didn't like that. She didn't like that at all. And I'm sure, I bet you any amount of money, Alyssa Thomas was in her ear every chance she got. See, they knew that Phoenix was on the schedule later in the year. Because see, if Phoenix was on the schedule early in the year and DeWanna Bonner had to play against AT, I'm sure AT would have played like trash. She would have played like trash. See, DeWanna Bonner isn't slick. She's not slick at all. She definitely had something up her sleeve. And I'll tell you, as soon as they took her out of the starting lineup, because you think about it, when she was in the starting lineup, she couldn't even run with the team. She was winded. You look at her now, she's still winded. That's why she comes off the bench. So why you couldn't come off the bench with the fever? Instead, you want to make a whole scene like Lexi Hall did something to you. It would have been the same way if Sophie Cunningham had took her spot. But then when she come off the bench, she act like she can't hit from the corner. She can't make no moves. Man, like I said before, guys, I wish Caitlin Clark was playing this game. I wish she was healthy to play this game. This would have been must-see TV. Especially if Caitlin and Sophie wasn't hurt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, guys. Because there is no way DeWanna Bonner would have got away with that. She would have never got away with that, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this altercation. Because if they match up in the playoffs, and I say if now, if they match up in the playoffs, and Caitlyn is back, bro, let me tell you, you talk about must-see TV, must-see TV. Oh, yeah. Storyline going to be all over the place. So, until the next episode, you know what it is, guys.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.